My journey into becoming a photographer began in 2014. So basically, I was dating someone at the time. We're still together now. I was dating someone at the time, and we were both trying to figure out a way to capture the world around us visually. So basically, we went and purchased the camera, purchased all the software needed to go, and we started working with a lot of rap artists and independent artists in our direct area. So that's how everything started. So basically, when we were working with different artists in the area and things like that, and I started shooting things like editorial and beauty, it really wasn't fulfilling to me. I didn't really feel like I was living out in purpose. I didn't really feel like I was living in my best authentic self. And I just wanted to be more of a representation of the things that I believed in. So that would be, believing in the beauty of the everyday person, capturing Black life happening, still moments happening, and just capturing the essence of life, but more specifically Black life, and capturing the beauty of the everyday Black individual on their journey. So that's what made me want to do street photography, just so that I could be more honest and open with who I am as a person. And I just didn't feel like the things that I was shooting before correlated with who I was as an artist or as a person. I feel that black and white gives a more timeless look to the photo. It takes away all the color and it just focuses strictly on the emotion. So especially for a portrait, I think that more when you look into someone's eyes, you can feel their spirit and the emotion of the portrait. As far as, instead of being distracted by the colors and everything going on like that, like the vibrancy of it, it strips all that away and you just focus on the emotion of the actual person. So I think for portraits, it's really effective in that way. Inspirations, I would say my inspirations as far as photography would go would be most of the photographers from the 90s hip hop era. So that would be Chimo Do, Jonathan Mannion, Mike Miller Photo, just everyone who basically captured that iconic time period of hip hop, because I think it created visually what we envision 90s hip hop to be now. And then along with them, I would say Gordon Parks. He was basically a civil rights era, Jim Crow era photographer. So just the way that he captured, and the way he was able to maneuver as a black man in that time period and capture those still moments between, segregation happening and different civil rights movements happening. I think that was amazing. So those would be my inspirations. So my Afro Noir series is a series that I've created on my website specifically for my studio work and black and white editorial. So basically, I love shooting street style. I love going out and capturing black life, but I also like doing still portraits and more conceptual type of photography that is in black and white. So film noir is a category of film photography to where it is still black and white photography in a very classic type of way. So I decided that I want to do that, but incorporate melanated black people, black women and men. So right now I shoot with an Olympus OM1, and my main film that I'm using right now would be between Ilford Delta 100 and Tri-X 100 and T-Max 100 as well. So basically I love shooting with 100 speed black and white films and an Olympus OM1. But that's pretty much my gear for the most part. My thoughts on the art community in Atlanta, I think it's very tight-knit. I think it's awesome. I think we all get along, we all support each other, we all go to each other's shows. I think that we all offer something different to the space and to the art community in general. I think that we're all supportive of that, so I think it's awesome. My favorite subjects to photograph would be the everyday person just on their journey throughout life. Just making sure that the everyday person feels beautiful, and specifically the black person just navigating their space through America. And right now my focus would specifically be Atlanta, the local area of Atlanta. So usually, basically before I go out, I usually watch videos. Right now there's a good, it's a YouTube collective, and they created an Instagram page. They're called Contact High Photography. So basically they've taken all the photography from the 90s and all those photographers, they found their contact sheets. So with film, you have contact sheets that shows you every single shot that you took. So they found those photos and basically put them on a site. And so it's pretty awesome. So I usually go there for inspiration and just look and see just, how did photographers who were able to capture raw images and raw emotions and raw moments, how did they go about doing that? So I usually study that before I go out. And Gordon Parks videos, Jonathan Mannion videos, all my inspirations, I usually watch their videos. And then I usually just go out to neighborhoods that I feel are underserved being visually represented, basically. So I'll go out either to the West End or Cleveland Avenue, and I just find subjects, people just who are just everyday people just along their journey through life, and I just ask them for their portraits, or I just capture still candid photos, and that's basically my process. So I hope to take my photography to a more national, global level. I would just like for what I'm doing and the people that I'm shooting to be able to be seen in a more global and national space. My advice would be to just follow your heart and just be authentic to who you are and just not follow trends. So I can be found on Instagram at 2_Rita.P. My Twitter is Margarita Sauer, and my website is ritaharperphotography.com.